Are you looking for 10 best things to do in Dhaka, Bangladesh? Our listing of the nice activities in Dhaka will cross an extended manner to creating your go to Bangladesh's colorful and active capital town a memorable one. Whether you're a records buff, a good deal hunter, or experience the first-rate outdoors, there's something in Dhaka for everyone. However lengthy you stay, those reports have to take pinnacle precedence to your journey itinerary. So together, below the professional steerage of a nearby rider, allow us to find out a number of the things, landmarks, and reports that make Dhaka an extremely good location to go to. Here is the list of 10 best things to do in Dhaka, Bangladesh. 1. Old Dhaka. The nice location to start an excursion of the town is to begin from the coronary heart of Dhaka, Old Dhaka. The place is full of stunning historical structure. This is genuinely install-worthy. Ahsan Manzil is the house and seat of former Nawabs from the past due 1800 seconds. The location is now a museum that holds centuries vintage artifacts from that generation. You also can go to the Laubab Fort, an unfinished castle from the Mughal generation, which sits at the financial institution of the Bargangar River. The place carries the castle, the house of the governor known as Diwan-i-Am, and the tomb of Bibi Peri. The Christian cemetery positioned in Wari is likewise frequented with the aid of using vacationers, in large part because of its extremely good structure. Shankari Bazar, one of the oldest regions of Old Dhaka, is inhabited with the aid of using Hindu artisans who are masters of making bangles and different gadgets from conch shells. The slender and colorful serpentine lanes are full of wonders and inform memories from eras and empires long gone with the aid of using. 2. Star Mosque and Armenian Church. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you have to honestly go to each the Star Mosque and Armenian Church, positioned in Armanatola, Old Dhaka. Built throughout the Mughal period, the Star Mosque stays one of the most luxurious mosques within the United States. The layout is ruled with the aid of using special blue stars fabricated from mosaic. For this reason its name. The Armenian church is every other splendor to behold. This storied church stands as evidence of the life of the Armenian society within the United States within the 1700 seconds and 1800 seconds. Mother Teresa visited Bangladesh in 1996 and stayed within the church, hence hugely growing its popularity with humans touring from everywhere in the world. The church is 750 toes tall and boasts first-rate architectural importance in Dhaka. 3. TriStreet Food at Chawkbazar. Chawkbazar has historically been the epicenter of all scrumptious road meals in Dhaka. Relationship returned to the beginning of the town. It turns into a road grocery store throughout Ramadan, and tens of thousands and thousands of Bangladeshis purchase iftar from this marketplace throughout the holy month. But don't be daunted in case you aren't touring Dhaka throughout months aside from Ramadan, as Chawkbazar prepares and sells delicious road meals all 12 months round. The place changed into as soon as an enterprise hub because of its handy region at the financial institution of the Bargangar River. However, as Dhaka grew and sprawled closer to the north, so did the town middle. As a result, these days, Chawkbazar is not a chaotic enterprise middle. However, it nonetheless has an extensive range of stores that promote items for affordable prices. You can discover an extensive sort of deep-fried snacks, lunch meals, desserts, conventional liquids, tea, and lots greater being offered in numerous eating places. And from carriers lining the streets, take a boat ride from Sadarghat. Sadarghat is the port of the river Barganga. This place holds ancient importance, as Dhaka, or Old Dhaka, greater specifically, changed into very a lot the town's focal factor of enterprise and trade, and Sadarghat is wherein all of the ships and boats docked for unloading items and uncooked substances throughout the Mughal generation. Today, loads of humans arrive in Dhaka and depart from the identical port, even as vacationers can take rides throughout the river on small boats or paddle boats. The boatmen are relatively professional and could deal with you to a few breathtaking perspectives of Dhaka as you float via the waters. 5. Take a rickshaw ride via the University of Dhaka. Spanning throughout 600 acres of land, the University of Dhaka has one in every of the largest college campuses in Bangladesh. It is likewise the oldest college within the United States, domestic to loads of college students, graduates, and studies faculties. The campus is located on the coronary heart of Dhaka town. A few predominant streets biskip via it, making it perfect to biskip and surprise it through a rickshaw experience. The streets are quiet and coated with trees, even as the colleges have separate homes accessed through unbiased front gates. Multiple scholar halls for each men and females additionally fall inside this campus, and a number of them are open to visitors. When touring, don't overlook to forestall with the aid of using Matter Canteen, positioned close to the Institute of Business Administration. This vintage canteen is well known for its tea, lunch, and snack gadgets. Many college students by the long time have spent their evenings enjoyable or revising on this place, and the partitions include many memories of these golden days. 6. Pearson Hall. The Faculty of Science of the University of Dhaka stands aside from all different faculties, courtesy of its breathtaking structure. Named after Lord Curzon, the Pearson Hall changed into constructed in 1904, and in spite of many periodic refurbishes, has controlled to preserve its surprise and splendor to this day. Upon getting into the faculty, the primary aspect you spot is the brilliant pink facade of the homes. The subject is maintained at some stage in the faculty, which homes as a minimum 6 extraordinary departments. The structure fuses each Mughal and European influence, growing a certainly specific location to discover and surprise. There is likewise a botanical lawn in the premises you could go to. Due to its architectural and herbal splendor, Pearson Hall could be very a lot the Instagrammable spot for more youthful generations of Bangladeshis. When you go to, you could lay out at the inexperienced grass, take color below the trees, and chat and devour together along with your pals till the solar is going down. 7. Dine at Dhaka's most popular eateries and restaurants. When it involves meals in Dhaka, there are such a lot of alternatives. While exploring and discover new carriers and eating places is all a part of the experience, there are some standout alternatives you have to honestly strive whilst touring. To start, in case you haven't attempted biryani in Dhaka, you then definitely in reality haven't been to Dhaka. Nana and Fakhruddin are of the oldest and maximum loved biryani brands that promote a number of the town's tastiest biryani to this day. Their recipes return to the Mughal generation and were preserved via generations. You can strive biryani at hundreds of eating places at some stage in Bangladesh, however few, if any, will come near Nana and Fakhruddin. Beauty boarding changed into the house of a zamindar in 1947. After he left, a nearby took it the higher and grew to become it right into an eating place that have become a famous assembly location for authors, poets, and politicians, and famed for its artwork collections. Beauty boarding's doorways are nonetheless open these days, and greater than really well worth the go-to for a niche of lunch or dinner. Also make certain to dine at Beauty Lassi and Faluda, a totally extraordinary kind of eating place, focusing on liquids and sweetmeats. You in reality can't depart Old Dhaka while not having a relaxing glass of lassi or a cup of faluda. From this location, 8. Have tea at TSC, Teacher Student Center, University of Dhaka, TSC, or the Teacher Student Center of the University of Dhaka, changed into constructed in 1961 because the Division of Public Affairs. The structure has putting similarities with present-day Greek structure. The middle is constructed round a courtyard, which these days is a floor famous with college students seeking to relax, study, and hold out. The middle additionally has a grand canteen wherein college students could have tea and mild afternoon snacks. There are many road meal stores and carriers across the middle that feed strains of humans each day. The middle additionally hosts shows, dramas, seminars, and plenty of greater activities at some stage in the 12 months. If you're fortunate and time it proper, you can even get to experience a film night time with inside the courtyard. But in reality, sitting with inside the courtyard with a warm natural tea in its personal proper is a day properly spent. 9. Shahid Minar. The Shahid Minar, or the Martyr Monument, changed into constructed to honor the language martyrs who misplaced their lives in 1952 throughout the Bengali language movement. The location has long gone via numerous renovations via the years, but these days stands out amid the hustle and bustle of Dhaka. Shahid Minar stays open all 12 months round. The location receives crowded at the morning of International Mother Language Day as humans of all walks and a long time go to the monument with plant life to pay their homage. Most of the time, however, you could go to without an excessive amount of hassle. They itself is used for movie shoots, meetings, and TV programs frequently associated with the Liberation War. 10. Shop at New Market. Located in Azimpur, bordering New Dhaka, New Market is one of the oldest markets within inside the town. The marketplace boasts a few certainly exciting structure, and its specific triangular form is charming whilst considered from above, masking an excellent 35 acres of Dhaka, while vacationers and more youthful Bangladeshis are interested in the glitz of newly constructed department shops in greater prosperous regions like Gulshan and Bashundhara. The older technology of the town nonetheless flock of their droves to New Market, as they have got performed for decades. If you realize a way to barter, you may love this marketplace. Everything from fundamental domestic utensils to stunning decor may be determined right here. The bustle, colors, sounds, and power of the marketplace are all a part of its simple charm. Many vacationers come right here to shop for leather-based items and luggage, as the one's gadgets are a lot inexpensive with inside the marketplace than everywhere with inside the town. You can discover a grade and B-grade replicas of many famous brands, for most effective a fragment of the real location, making New Market a haven for individuals who like to discover a good deal.